Hi, I'm Dayton Edwards, the Director of Photography for Moid Entertainment. Today we're going to be looking at one of our favorite wedding videos we've shot, at Ruskin Cave. Alright, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Something about this shot, it's funny. So let's start with why this shot, in my eyes, looks good. Okay, so if you see the fences, right? That's what's called leading lines, right? And so what this is doing, this is actually the entrance into the Ruskin Cave. So if you have the road right in front of this is a sign that says Ruskin Cave, and so it's the entrance, and there's these nice fences, and it creates a leading line pointing into like where into the entrance of the cave, right? And what's also interesting about this shot is we're using a 24mm Rokinon lens, which actually is really soft when it comes to focus. It's not very crisp, but it's interesting for this shot because it worked, because it created this like haze. Like if I play it, you can kind of see it a little bit. It's like really hazy, and it's not like exactly clear. And I'm a big fan of macro shots. I love macro shots. This nice environment, water droplets, amazing. That was filmed with a Sigma lens, 18 to 35mm. Great for crisp, very crisp lens. Ruskin Cave, great wedding location, by the way. It was beautiful. So this shot is really nice. We were actually doing some experiments with this because this was like, I think this was, what wedding was this? What wedding was this, Michael? This is our fourth wedding. So this is our like fourth wedding we've done. And you know, this is our first time actually getting our hands on the ring of the groom and bride. And so we just did some experimenting. We found like a little tree, and we just threw the ring on it and got really close to it. And so we kind of captured the sparkle a little bit. Just got really close. And so that looked great, turned out amazing. This shot right here, that's me walking, holding one of our cameras. But this shot, it's awesome because inside the cave, it's like dark, but outside it is very bright, obviously. And so this is creating a silhouette. And it's also cool because there's a gradient, and because we're in a cave, which has water and all that stuff right behind us, you see this mist. It's like kind of overcasting everything, and it just kind of carries the light throughout the cave and just gives it this great look.
When you're here by my side, and we'll dream out loud, take our chance, take it now. We will go.
In this shot right here, it kind of establishes that we're now going outside, because we were just inside, you know, with the bridegroom doing makeup and all that. Right here, we had the photographer. He was just trying to like take pictures of them, make them feel natural, you know, look like they're having fun, you know, capture their friendship, and we kind of went off with him, did that. This is the bride and the father. We wanted to capture a very specific moment between the bride and father, because, you know, the father is now handing off her daughter to the groom. And so we found this really nice location, which the light leaked through the window. And so once again, created a nice silhouette, some Rembrandt lighting, which is shadows on the nose, looked great. And so this right here, this is one of my favorite shots in the entire wedding, to be honest. And typically, I'm not a big fan of wide shots. Like obviously for establishing shots, this is. But this shot, it's composed very well. I love seeing the cave in the bottom left corner, and then you see the scale of the mountain compared to, like, you know, the lights and all that stuff. And this also helps like our editor, Austin, know, okay, so this is the establishing shot of the cave. So now we need to go into the cave. We're about to get onto the cave shots and all that stuff. So it's establishing shot for the audience to know, okay, this is where we are now, as well for our editor to know, okay, this is where we are going now. So it helps him in the edit flow.
But you're here today because you're making a choice. You're choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter.
We will go from this day on, take this world and make it ours. You
lights in the background. Lights, colored lights, as you like, we have colored lights here, make shots so much better. Like, the colored lights are amazing. It adds like a lot of depth and color to it. Obviously, we just got some pictures of the cake. This is another one of my favorite shots. I want to watch that again. So I was just trying to get some water droplets, right? And lightning happened perfectly. And so our editor, Austin, slowed it down and he added in thunder and stuff, and amazing. And it's a nice slow of pace. It kind of stops the movement from coming from a party, slows everything down, and then it picks right back up again. Great wedding. I love everything about this wedding. This is definitely one of my favorite weddings we've shot. Ruskin Cave, great wedding spot. Nice slow fade out for dramatic effects. And Moid Entertainment down there at the bottom. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll probably continue to do more of these with other weddings we shot or other short films or other things just in general. I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of other different like content talking about like equipment we use, and you know, just our editor Austin, I'm pretty sure he plans to like make just like workflow videos and all that stuff. So you know, just a bunch of content coming out about us, about everything else. So be sure to keep up with us on the Moid Extras YouTube channel, and you know, subscribe if you aren't already. And you know, we'll just try to put out a bunch of content so you can get to know us a little bit better.